Where to next?
With haste.
Charming little egg. Oh. I mean, maybe we should just go to Moonrise Towers, you know?
Can't give up now. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Oh well, let's check out this area first. I'm curious now. This is the way. This could be a useful signpost.
For a warm bed and full stomach, look no further. Welcome to the Last Light Inn.
Ah! This is good. Maybe we'll be able to sell something here. It's and there is
Something must be keeping it at bay.
a protective barrier here. Ah, this is good. This is our haven where we can hide from the shadows.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons. Who are you?
Oath of Vengeance.
Duly noted. Just keep your hands where I can see them and follow me. Come.
Okay.
Jahira!
Oh. Jahira. Hey. At ease. I am no threat.
Well, I am certainly no innocent, Paladin. So I'll bind you with vines a moment longer, if you do not mind. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
I'm not a true soul.
What are you doing? He's the one who saved us!
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
That's right.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved one of my friends from a druid with a snake. Knows when to be discreet too. I pretty much trust him with my life.
A true soul with a mind of his own? How is that possible? What in the hells is that thing?
Well, I think we can trust Jaheira, right? She seems to be on the right side.
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
Well, look. It's both of these, actually. I'm here on holiday.
Then you found an ally in me. For that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Maybe. Hey, that's pretty cool. Last Light Inn.
Never thought I'd see the day Jaheira shows mercy to a true soul. Or whatever it is you are.
And a waypoint. Good, good. Why are we saving it here though?
Good to see a friendly face.
Hey! That's close enough. Artifact or no, I don't like the likes of you crashing our party.
Give it a rest, Alfred. We need all the goddamned help we can get. Rescue party.
Not that you'll give a triple shot damn, but we were ambushed by them bloody cultists. Bastards torched the pigsty we were staying in and made off with the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate himself.
The Absolute's taken him then. No question about it.
Sure did. For all the good that does us.
She's inside. One of the ground floor chambers.
Okay.
Come on. We need to talk to Floric.
Guess you need to be a goddamned counselor to get room and board around here.
I wish we had a bloody army.
Gods, what I wouldn't give to be back in the gate. Place like this makes you miss home, hey?
I guess so. Actually, let's... No, I think this is fine. Or...
It'll need to. Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness
It's a
forever.
bit too... Maybe it's a bit too quiet. Wait, did I save it? Do I need to save? No.
True soul, I believe. How fortunate we are to have you among us.
Blood, this is heavy.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
Persuasion check. Wanna give me something for free?
Cheeky. But, since you're asking,
Ah, supply pack, thanks. Well, I do have stuff to sell, so...
if you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me.
Let's see what you've got. I definitely want to sell things. Got some rotten mushrooms for you. Let's think. Well, I've got more stuff in the camp, so there is that as well. Anyway, what do you have here? Shield of Devotion. You gain 1 level 1 spell slots. Shield Bash. When a foe hits you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to knock it prone unless they succeed a dexterity saving throw. Shield of Devotion Aid. Heal yourself and increase your hit points maximum by 10. Okay, this is really good. We've got this stuff that has Firebolt and Fireball. It's pretty good. It's shield. I think I want to buy it. Not sure now. I'll take this die, that's for sure. And this one. Advantage on wisdom saving throws, checks, shield, protection from missiles, 2-weapon fighting. When you make an attack with your offhand weapon, you can add your ability modifier to the damage of the attack. That's pretty good. 384. Could be good for a star on that one. On a successful saving throw against a foe's spell, deal 47 fire damage to them. Yeah, a lot of good stuff here. Medium armor 15. Add your dexterity modifier to your armor class. Additionally, this armor does not impose disadvantage on stealth ability checks. Gain a +1 bonus to initiative rolls. All good, but all expensive. Okay. Well, actually, let's do this. And I'm gonna think about the shield, but let's go to camp first. Do you guys have anything? That's worth selling. Oh, you need your weapon, bro, and your shield. There we go, packed weapon, that's better. That is much better, actually. Huh. Right, where is my chest?
Waste a step.
So this is our for sale, so but it's too heavy to pick. Can I give it to Gale? No. Let's see how much. How much can you take?
With ease.
Color me curious.
Uh-huh. Well, it's all heavy stuff. Okay, so far so good. Oh yeah, you're not even close to your limit. Alright, this is... Okay, only one item that you were not able to take.
What to do?
fine.
If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me.
Okie dokie, so where is it? Where is the item? Huh? Here. Sell that. Now I should have marked it. Now I have to look at what I'm selling. This can all go, I believe. That is a lot of gold. The mask stays. Okay, so all this stays, I think. Kind of want this shield. It's really good. Maybe I'm gonna save it here. Let's try buying the shield. All that crap. And 500 gold for the shield. Worth it, I think.
Take care now.
Yeah, take care. Wait. Where is it?
Lovely day this.
Give it to
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
you. So do I get another level 1 spell slot because of that? How does this work? So if I cast a level 1 spell on the Shallow Heart,
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do. Just about. We shouldn't hang
I'm not really sure how it works. Let me check this because maybe I don't want it. Okay, so the shield is basically bugged.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
And I'll show you how. So let's sell all that. And now let's buy the shield, which suddenly is more expensive than what it was. I think it was 1300 something. Okay, well that's a bit weird. Not that it matters, but yeah. I'm buying the shield.
Take care now.
And I'm gonna give it to, well, I'm gonna give it to Shadowheart first, and to demonstrate, well, it doesn't matter who I give it to. Let's have a look. So if I equip this, so basically this shield is supposed to give you an extra level 1 spell slot. But if you equip it, it refreshes your used spell slots, as you can see, which is a bug. But to confirm, it does go above 4. So now we have 5. So yeah.
The pride of the gate.
So it does work, but it's bugged. Anyway, you will be using this shield now, I think.
I approve.
Anyway, a very cool shield anyway. Very good, very powerful. I think I just wonder if this is something that maybe Shadowheart should be wearing.
Let's get going.
Maybe she should be wearing this. It's probably better than this shield. Lightning aura, she doesn't really benefit from that at all. No benefits for Shadowheart.
Got a long road ahead.
Okay, well, we'll think about items later. Let's go and talk to some more people now.
Take a stroll, have a drink. Enjoy them while you can.
Yeah. Look around.
Looks empty.
So they have this little bay here. I wonder who's powerful enough to keep this barrier sustained. Interesting. Let's get on this roof now. Queen of Ravens. Yeah. I'll take that. And with my free spell slots, I can heal Shadowheart. Pretty good. This is not stealing, is it? No. Let's just go through the main entrance.
The Last Light Inn does not permit the bearing of arms. For the safety of all patrons, please leave your weapons at the door.
I'm taking those.
Have a gander at the finest stock.
No, I wonder, should I leave my weapons here?
What a vicious-looking creature.
Nature failed.
Its eyes are following me.
Believe it or not, but I know that stuff, Bear. Darkmoor the Wicked. Oh, he terrorized everyone and everything between the woods of Cloak and Sharpteeth. Odd place for him to end up, this.
Premium treat.
Well, they have one. She's got a bow. I'm not leaving any weapons outside. Alright, Mole. No, that's not Mole. There's a potion here. There's free stuff here. That's not.
We need to talk.
That's not marked as
Best bargains right here.
dealing.
Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need? I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like?
That's right.
I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A key.
Oh.
What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
Let's try and persuade. Success.
I mean, maybe.
Another persuasion check.
But she put me in charge of the shop. I thought... Never mind. Here. You can have it then.
Good.
Don't be shy. Have a gander.
Power-shaped key.
In the market for something special?
Let's see what you've got. Ooh, these shoes are good. +1 to armor class. That's not bad at all. You know? Not bad at all. I definitely have these. Not sure about these shoes. Maybe I don't have them. What else? Anything else I would like to sell or buy? I'm gonna buy this bomb. Could be useful. When the wearer disengages, they also create a foggy cloud with 2-meter radius that lasts for 1 turn. So many interesting items. I love that.
Pleasure doing business with you. Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Guest log, let's have a look. Boo and friend. Huh. Interesting. Any books here? No.
Last night's best bargains right here.
Right, Jaheira. Let's have a chat then.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink. To your very good health.
I'm kinda covered in blood, but yeah. Ah! Let's do this medicine check first. Critical success. No, it's not a critical success, it's just a
You
success.
perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jaheira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering. A noble proclamation. It must have made you quite thirsty.
I think I'm
Don't know
okay.
what you're missing. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
Not really.
I find that decidedly hard to believe.
Well, it does have some influence, but I haven't used any of its powers. Whoa, lady.
Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I? Good. Because I'll cross your heart myself if you break it. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Who?
General Ketheric Thorm. Remember that name.
Okay.
He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword. Together, we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet. You're not our only secret weapon.
Okay, who else is your secret?
A faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Okay.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Sereth, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one.
Where's Zevlor?
Gone. And more than half the others with him. We were ambushed, out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us, making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse.
What are you doing here in the first place? You were bound for Baldur's Gate.
The Absolute is growing and flowing towards Moonrise. There's worse than goblins on the roads now. I thought we might pass unnoticed along the fringes of this place. Escape the owlbear by hiding in its shadow, so to speak. You can see exactly how well that went.
Yeah.
Zevlor had hope. It didn't save him. A little sense will serve us better, I think. But... thanks. It was sweet of you to try.
Last night's best bargains, right?
You're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too. Honestly, terribly. I still can't believe it. The cultists, the screams. Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here. Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't taking it so well. None of us are, to be honest. How do you do it? How do you keep going? You make it sound so easy. But I'll try. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit.
Oh. This is difficult. Because... well, we'll help them.
If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful up there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
Folk hero. Seek protection from the shadow curse. Rescue the tieflings. Find Zevlor. New quests. Very nice. Well, let's keep looking around. Why is this not stealing? I don't understand.
Get the bottle. Hand me the bottle. It's not hard.
I don't want to.
And I don't want to give you a lashing, but I will, damn it.
Oh, it's Roland.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did. It's you. Don't you get tired of telling people how to live their lives? If you're here to save the day again, you're a little late this time. I tried. Maybe she'll write a ballad about me. She can leave out the part where my brother and sister were dragged away screaming while I was saving the orphans. If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened. They're my responsibility. You go save the world, or your own arse, or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this. I don't need your help, and I don't need your pity.
Okay, well, where are your siblings?
I know. Or in the cult's tower with the others who were taken. They're my responsibility. You go save the world, or your own arse, or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
Right, he's not. We're not on speaking terms by the looks of it. Let's talk to the kids.
I tried telling Mr. Roland that he'd had enough too. He didn't like it then either. Mr. Roland isn't in a very good mood.
He's not.
If this is about Roland, go away! He acts like he wished we weren't here. Like he wished he hadn't saved us. And now we're just trying to save him from drinking himself stupid. Yeah, he did save us after all. Anyway, it's his loss. I found this book. Old, dusty, full of strange lettering. Pretty sure it's magic.
Ooh.
I was gonna give it to Roland so he could learn new spells, you know? Beats drinking till he forgets the ones he knows.
Give it to me.
It's for Roland.
Let's try and persuade this kiddo. I failed.
True. Guess I'll keep it then. Anyway, I'm sick of talking. You can go now. Bye-bye.
I want this book now. Oh. Ignore the chest. Okay. Not this chest. Chest at the tower. Map of Shadowlands. On the greater healing potion. Can't reach.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Where torches protect mortal souls from a shadow curse, dousing one is considered a crime.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Oh, more familiar faces here, I can see. His Majesty.
Where am I needed?
Speak with animals.
Hiss! I say hiss! And yet you harm me by your very presence. This is my territory, and you're in it. I'll allow it. I slinked, of course. You've had enough. Now go. Quickly. Yes. Good of you to notice. For my part, I have noticed the cleric is... She promised me a bit of milk. Do you see any milk, do you? Nor do I. Disgraceful.
I thought you were serious there.
No one's stopped me yet.
Ah, you found your way. Good. Nasty place, isn't it? My torch only just held out long enough for me to find my way here. A new type of smoke powder. All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra surprise. I call it the Brilliant Retort. You'll need it if you're going to survive this cursed place. You'll need it if you're going to get into Moonrise Towers and help the deep gnomes taken prisoner there. You'll need it if you're going to save Wulbren. They didn't get trapped. They were kidnapped. Taken against their will by those cultists. If I ever get my hands on one of them... well... with you on the job, perhaps I won't have to find out. I'll do my part, according to my talents. And you, I hope, will do yours. The Brilliant Retort will aid you. Thus, I will make it.
Oh. Right. What does it do anyway?
Let's not ruin the surprise. You do whatever it is you do. Some of us are counting on you. What now? I'm sure you would.
You are considered a construct. Your weapon attacks and have advantage, and you have resistance to lightning damage. Oh, interesting. Acrobatics +1, advantage on dexterity saving throws, checks. Arrow of transposition. I think I have one of those, right? This is a good one. I may need more of those.
Now, if you're done rifling through my things...
So he will have a special... a special bomb. If we can rescue Wulbren, that is. What's with the camera there? Ah, this is like a balcony. Nice. I like this inn. I feel safe here, I guess. There's a bed.
That's curious.
Loose plank. Snowburst ring. When the wearer deals cold damage, they also create a 4.5 circle of ice around the target.
What am I to do?
Wait. Hunger of Hadar is cold damage.
No time to rest.
Are you ever gonna use color spray? I doubt that. We will need to think about
Not as bad as it could have.
items. Let's check this chest.
What path lies before me?
It's just rotten stuff. Can I actually rest here? No. I have to do it in camp, right?
Good to see you're still breathing. It's the best we can hope for.
Alright.
Last night's best bargains, right here.
Before we talk to these guys, I feel like I'm gonna rest. And also go upstairs first. Oh, Mole. Oh, what are you doing here? What?
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage! No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it!
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
Look who made it! For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
The keen gleam in Mole's eyes reveals the lie. She knows the game well, and she wants to win.
Always laid a fine trap for you, Mole. It looks to me like his Cyric could be dethroned.
My, the Thescan double counter gambit. Vicious. Exactly what I would have done.
How's that for Kalimshan rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you? What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked. The Thescan move suggestion was inspired. I had no idea you played. To play the game. The vast lance board of souls. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. It has such a rich history of abject tragedy. And tragedy, my friend, well, there's my bread and bloody butter. She won. She has a taste for it now. She'll be the one who comes to me. But enough about my lesser pursuits. Why bother with trifles when I'm in the illustrious presence of my very favorite client? Tell me, oh apple of my eye, how have you been? You don't have any gills to get green around yet, but you do look a little worse for wear in this light. Splendid. And yet, I have this picture in my head of you tossing and turning in the middle of the night, thinking strange things, dreaming strange dreams. And there's this little voice inside of you asking, is this my will, or is it the worm's? But you have no answer, and no way of knowing. The good thing is, though, there's only one little voice you really should listen to. Mine. See you soon.
He took the game with him. Huh. Interesting.
A blushing apple begging to be plucked? Raphael's angling for the girl's soul. We should at least try. The girl's as bold as a lamb cavorting in a lion's den. But I think she's clever enough to flee before the jaws close around her neck. One way or another, she'll see there's no winning Raphael's game, and she'll walk away. Then Raphael collects another trophy, and Moll sells her independence to the Hells. You've seen what happens when a bound soul reaches for freedom. I can't imagine what cruel penance Moll would pay if she were ever to resist that fell bastard.
We need to speak to Moll now. But before we do... Also, the parasites. I've never used any of the parasites, and I don't intend to. How about that? More elixirs, that's always good. Anything cool that we can make? This web grenade, this bomb. A lot of good stuff. Elixir of resistance, elixir of viciousness. Interesting. Well, we'll come back to this. Let's find Maul now. Where is she? Oh, she's just here.
Nice strategy back there. If we put our heads together, I bet you and me could make a tidy stack of coin in Baldur's Gate. But Raphael's offered me a partnership already, and it seems like a sweeter deal than throwing my lot in with you.
Let's try persuading her.
You aren't joking? Oh, I kind of believe him more now than I did a minute ago. Protection for me and my kids, that's all.
Her smile is broad, her eyes twinkling, her face the very picture of innocence. She's clearly lying.
But I haven't accepted nothing yet. Sounds like you're in deeper than I am.
Ooh, DC 20 on this one. Oh wow.
What I said! That he'd get me and my gang safely to Baldur's Gate. And also, when we get there, I'd be head of the Thieves' Guild. Easy for you to say. You can do what you want, go where you want. My kids need protecting, and I'm gonna protect them. Look, you saved us. Not knocking that. But after you left, Zevlor lost his nerve. Gave up the fight. I won't. Now there's no grove, no coin, no one taking us to the city. I'm not letting my crew get eaten by shadows. Maybe I'll make a deal, maybe I won't. But it'll be my choice, not the devil's, and not yours.
Okay.
Wonder if I could con some gold off that cleric.
She doesn't want to talk anymore. Fine. Let's go to this room now. Maybe this room? Or is it the same room? No, what's in this room? Oh, we've already been here. Let's talk about the Grand Duke now. With these guys.
Her focus is on stopping the cult, and I suspect she'd sacrifice anyone.
Floric.
He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet.
Hello?
Will? Gods, please, no. The Blade of Frontiers was supposed to be my secret weapon.
Now he's my secret weapon.
I don't suppose you found a way into the towers?
Not yet. Oh.
Isabel cleared this place, and he just appeared. We think he's staying at the inn when the curse fell, which means he's been trapped inside for a century. It beggars belief he's alive at all. Hopefully, he'll come round. Tell us something useful about getting through the shadows. Right now, he seems to have little more to him than a refrain from some song or other.
What can you tell me about Isabel?
Cleric of Selûne. She's got a room upstairs if you want to meet her. Just don't interrupt her while she's doing whatever it is that keeps this place shadow-free. Wouldn't we all? I'm not even sure he's fully conscious, but feel free to say hello. Maybe a new face will inspire him. Unfortunately, I won't be here when he comes around. I'm heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Gortash, as in Enver Gortash? Last I knew, he was a minor player in city affairs.
A lot's changed since you left Baldur's Gate, Will. Gortash has gained considerable influence since then.
I thought he was no more than a counselor.
Lord Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch. It's no wonder he earned the title. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives. Except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only
deadly robots
prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us. I'm sure of it.
You need to get some sleep.
But there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance.
I'm trying.
Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
If you're poking around this god's forsaken place, you must have someone in Moonrise too. Hope you find them.
Nothing here.
Heard you're meant to be heading toward the towers. Not sure I'd call it that myself. This fellow's in no condition to help anyone. That makes you our best bet. Hope it's a good one. I'd rather lend you my blade. But you'll have to make do with my luck.
Who's this guy? Wake up, Art. Rescue the Grand Duke. Yeah, we already know he's in Moonrise Towers. We need to figure out how to wake this guy up, I guess. But let's loot the place first. Also, we need to rest big time.
An extra blade could be the difference between rescuing Duke Ravengard or losing him forever. I hope you'll help us.
I don't really care that much about the Duke, to be fair. I'm going there anyway, so... Harper's testimonial. Saying that. Ah, I'll take that scroll. And that. Now, how do we wake him up? Let's give it a try.
Flame color. That's your name, isn't it? Art color? I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back.
We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important to him. He's been saying the same thing over and over, ever since we found him.
No, not till I met Art, anyway. It seems to be all he remembers. This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway. Thank you.
Item received, one letter.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
And we succeeded at a perception check, interestingly. So we need to go to the House of Healing, huh?
If you have any idea how to get through to him.
Let's try to detect thoughts. Guess not. Let's roll again.
Daniel. We are living. We are dead. Two of us safe to the end.
Without a reminder of who he is, of what he held dear, his mind will remain lost to the darkness.
Investigation check. Oh.
Nothing catches your eye.
If he does, he isn't sane.
Maybe Gale will be better at this.
No.
Flame color. That's your name, isn't it? Art color? I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me climbing up a tree.
We found.
Okay, we've already heard that.
Ailment. It is a spiritual malaise.
If you know how to get through to him, don't hesitate. No, not till I met Art, anyway. Thank you.
Monsters snuffling.
Nothing we can do. I guess we just need to investigate the House of Healing. It's the only thing that we can do for now. Alright, anybody else here? Maybe outside.
Best head inside. There's food and warmth to spare.
No. Ah. I remember you.
It's you. What are the odds? So glad you're all right. Well, as all right as any of us. A makeshift Harper's Fire might not be where I hope to set up shop. But maybe I've got something you can use anyway. And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help. I hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove, for obvious reasons. But no one has earned my trust, if not you. When Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy. It should have been awful. But infernal metal is like a wild horse. Powerful, exuberant. It'll kill you if you lack technique. I can sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
Sounds like you had an interesting time in hell.
Some of us had it easier than others. The baker, the schoolmaster. When Elturel was swallowed up, they could do little but survive. As for me, I won't say I enjoyed my time there. But it was certainly instructional.
I think I found a material you could work with. What can you make of it?
Absolutely. Rare to get your hands on this stuff. Well done keeping it to hand.
There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
Ooh. Lord Helda's armor. Lesser infernal retribution. When you are hit by a foe within 2 meters, it may take 1 to 4 fire damage. Superior plate. You take 1 less piercing damage. Disadvantage on stealth checks. Okay. The only problem is no one here can actually use heavy armor, but lae'zel can. Let's see how it looks like. It looks really cool. I love it. Also, we need to bring Karlach to this guy, right? So I think this would be a good time now to... oh, there is...
Certain I've seen that ox someplace before.
Oh, it's the strange ox again. Let's have a chat.
Let's chew the fat.
No, still incapable. Not for you to know.
Persuasion, inception, nature. Let's try and persuade him.
Well, come close. Your mind to mine.
The hell?
Are you satisfied? My little secret. Keep quiet, and you won't have to find out. That's up to you. All
I wanted was a bit of hay, a good brushing, and a clean stall.
Hmm.
A simple life. Is that so much to ask?
Strange ox. What is this thing? What? Huh.
The witching hour.
Eat this!
No holding back.
Wow, this thing hits pretty hard. It's time for some healing, I guess. He's paralyzed. Compelled duel. Saved. Saved.
What fools these mortals.
It's like a truck. Oh, it's crazy. Compelled duel.
No gloom, all doom.
Take this!
Look at an ox quite the same.
It was some wizard or something.
Ugh. Just when I think I've seen it all. At least it's dead now.
I mean, that should go straight to Gale, I guess.
He
Right.
wonders.
Is it better now?
Direct me.
Could be. I don't know. Right, we really need to rest now, big time. So the ox is dead.
Strange fellow, that one. You sure made a mess of him.
Let's chew the fat.
You were making quite a ruckus over there. Hope everything's all right.
No time to rest. Light on my feet. Gods above and devils below. That ox was a bloody shapeshifter. Thanks for handling it.
A shapeshifter? Oh. That explains it. Alright, I wanna sell this. No, actually I don't. Actually, do I sell these or not? probably. What else? This dagger. Get rid of that. Okay, what's the sword? Sword of life stealing. Life stealing critical. On a critical hit, the target takes an extra 10 necrotic damage as long as it isn't a construct or an undead. You also gain 10 temporary hit points. That's pretty good. I think Astarion should try stealing this from him. You gain proficiency with short swords, long swords, and great swords. Lots of good things here. Okay, I need to think about it. Anything else here? I think we need to rest now, and then when we're done resting, we will bring Karlach here. Let's just check these crates. Traps here, makes sense. Someone's there. Okay, we'll go and speak to you in a moment. But let's also check upstairs. Rotten stuff again. No, I don't know. I don't want this bucket. Right. Ah, locked.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Let's pickpocket this.
What are you hiding?
Well, pickpocket, what am I talking about? Let's unlock it. We're not really pickpocketing, are we? Let's try again.
Can't give up now.
Ooh! 17 armor class, gain force conduit when taking slashing, piercing, or bludgeoning damage. Reduced by 1 per turn. If the entity takes damage while it has 5 or more turns remaining, it deals 1 to 4 force damage in a 6-meter radius. Oh. I wish you could wear those, Shadowheart. You're not proficient with heavy armor. We're gonna change that, I think. We need to change that. Feels like we need to change that.
Despite everything.
Got too much now. I'll give these. Well, I can send to camp now.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Okay. Oh, there she is, Isabel. I'm gonna speak to her in a moment. Soon. First, I'll speak to you. You're not thinking about jumping, right? Survival check. Okay, this may be the time to change my party. I'm doing it now. So we are in the camp and we need to rest. Everybody's wearing their best items. This is all for sale. And let me think. Is there anything else I need to do? I don't think so. I think we can rest, but maybe before we rest, I think some of our companions want to chat, so let's start with you.
Well, my day just improved. Did you want something?
What do you think about Cateric Torm?
Difficult to say. A fellow servant of the Night Singer would surely be an ally to me under most circumstances. But something doesn't add up. I'll need to see where his allegiances truly lie.
Okay, not much to say then. Now, Halsin, we haven't spoken to him since entering Act 2, so let's have a chat.
The shadow curse is upon us. As foul as I remember it. Perhaps even worse. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands.
Maybe. There is a flaming fist at last line. The curse has left him insensible, but he's muttering about a boy called Thaniel. Well, let's say one of these first, maybe. Still feeling at home?
It's not easy seeing the ravages of the shadow curse. But your camp is a most welcome solace. You've shared your fire with me, your company. A small pocket of light against the darkness. But one I couldn't do without. Thank you.
No worries.
You're too modest by far. What fate would I have met without you? Rotting in the goblin cells? Dying against an onslaught on the grove? More good has been done since I met you than in 100 years before. Words cannot express my gratitude.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Yes, I think you do. Forgive me. Sometimes I forget myself, gazing on the beauty of nature's creation.
That's not what I meant. Do you know anything about the shadow curse?
Land is more than just soil and rock, root and leaf. It is a living being, in the form of a young fey boy, with the forest itself in his eyes. His name is Thaniel. I've met him in my meditations, but since the curse was unleashed, I have not felt his presence. He is its prisoner, I fear. And as long as he remains so, his domain will lie in darkness. But if we can find him, we can break the curse. If you learn anything of the Shadowfell, or of a boy with the forest in his eyes, find me at once.
Oh, well. There's a flaming feast at last light, muttering about a boy called Thaniel.
Then I must see him. Insensible or not, he knows something.
Okay.
I will go to see him at once. Join me when you can.
Ah. Pretty good. So maybe... lift the shadow curse. I wonder if we'll be able to do that.
Well met.
Well met. Right, so we already knew that, but...
we know our mission. All roads converge at moonrise.
That's right.
They want violence, they want control, they want Baldur's Gate. Who better than Grand Duke Ravengard to surrender it? Who better than the commander of the Flaming Fist to dismantle its defenses? They will infect him, and the city's guardian will become its ruin, unless we put a stop to it.
Sure. Can we trust Floric?
I was 11 when the Councillor spotted and slayed an assassin who stalked father from the shadows. I was 13 when she brought word of a goblin warband advancing on Rivington. Her keen scouting saved 100 lives that day. The Councillor's loyalty to my father is beyond question. She's as steady as Tyr's heartbeat, as upstanding as the Sword Mountains. Father's at Moonrise Towers, and we need to save him.
I will try.
We can't and we won't. The shadows be damned.
Do you have anything to say, Gale?
I do enjoy our conversations. What do you need?
Not much. Okay, well, let's rest now. Let us rest. Save it here. And we really, really need to rest. So let's end the day. Oh. You again?
Playtime's over, pet.
Ah, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting him out.
If this devil is so powerful, how did they manage to get captured? How this is our problem, actually.
Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She can't
Ah.
afford for Will to fail this mission.
Ah.
Best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
Perception check. We will rescue your asset on one condition.
And what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
I passed a perception check, no worries.
A doubtful Will catches his breath, but says nothing. And your connection fades.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
I think I'm just gonna intimidate her. It's not too bad. Right, I failed. But that's okay, we're gonna roll again.
Incredible. You actually think you hold the winning hand? Fine. I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul bearer's fulfillment of related obligation. Now, to Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
Feels like we need a good lawyer instead of doing whatever she wants us to do. That would probably be enough. Right, Astarion, he wants something. What is it?
You know, I feel a connection between us. Like we're two souls walking the same path.
Yeah, I don't feel
You
it.
might be a little naive in the ways of the world, but I see promise in you. Ambition. Such a strong word. We have our differences, but we don't have to, do we? I just worry that we're not considering all our options when it comes to our uninvited guests. How many people are infected with them, do you think? Hundreds? Thousands? And they're not just goblin trash. There are powerful people in the Worm's thrall. Whoever's waiting for us at Moonrise Towers controls it all. But if we can take that control from them, imagine the power we'd wield.
Oh no. Until we transform into mind flayers.
That's the thing. If we control the parasites, then we can order them not to change us. All the power, with none of the tentacles. I'm just saying, there's an opportunity here. If we can control the tadpoles, we can keep ourselves safe. And liberate the world from this evil.
I'll think about it.
It's not often the universe hands you something like this. We'd be fools to squander it. Of course, this all assumes we live long enough to find this, moonrise. But I'm feeling optimistic.
Well, here's the thing. After that encounter with Lakith, who killed us with words, I feel like we need more power, but at the same time, we still haven't used the Mind Flayer powers, because I'm a Paladin. This is a good playthrough.
God damn it! Why did it have to be Mizora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse?
Yeah, I don't know.
Look, Will's happiness is my happiness. I'd sooner see myself a Lemur than him. But it's a bad idea to play games with the devil. You never win. Not ever.
You're possibly right. You could be right, but I mean, what else can we do at the moment? There's not much we can do. Let's have a chat now. Will?
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow. Mazora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue. Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the Blade stands for. Such an asshole.
Yeah, I don't actually believe that, but we'll see.
Not a one. All that matters is that we free it. Fail, and I'm made a mindless blob clawing at demons on the front lines of the Blood War. Yes, unless Mazora actually fulfills her promise and sets me free. I always knew what my future held, and I know I chose right. Thank you for sticking your neck out for me. I mean it. But I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free. I can feel Mazora scheming, plotting.
Yeah, me too.
She won't let me go without making a fuss. Trust me on that.
Well, look, I don't want to sound... I want to say it out loud, but all I'm gonna say is you're only here to cast Hunger of Hadar. Other than that, as bad as it sounds, I'm ready to sacrifice you if things go bad. Astarian's probably not gonna leave till the end of this playthrough because he disagrees with every decision that we make. But he's got a lot of good items on him, so that would be a shame. Anyway, let's go to bed now. It's time to end the day. Oh, it's the Dream Visitor as well.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here. I'm getting stronger. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress. You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove.
Well, as a paladin who's now being tempted,
Don't be so hard on yourself. It's not your fault the world is wicked. You did the right thing. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already.
oh no. My transformation?
But the orders are oddly erratic, as if the Absolute cannot make up its mind. I don't fully understand. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me.
Why does the Absolute want you? Tell me a bit more about yourself.
I am the only one who can resist the Absolute's influence. Hence its fear of me, its desperation. Unfortunately, that also means it is dedicating more and more resources to my retrieval. The task ahead is monumental, but we're all that stands between victory for the Absolute and freedom for all.
Hmm.
This is not just about you and I anymore. It has become far bigger than us. You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers, discover the secrets of the Absolute, and put an end to it. So we can finally be free.
I'm trying my best.
Now I must rest. And you must carry on. Do not let my efforts be in vain.
Let's go back where we were. Oh, I'm back in the inn. Guys, you seem lost. Come on. Find your way.
Has he shown any sign of coming to his senses?
Why are you here?
Can't give up now.
Gale's coming. No, he's not coming. Gale? Come on.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
Right now. Go downstairs. That's right. Here.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Gale?
Last night's best bargains right here.
Perfect.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira.
Yeah, that's her.
Don't you know the whole story? Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baal sport trying to plunge the city into war.
I know the story.
My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
These boots have seen everything.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Well, good to know you're excited because we've got a lot to do. And tough missions ahead. But let's speak to Damon first, because he may be upgrading your heart again.
Karlach, I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
The good news, obviously.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlach to
touch people.
Exactly.
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing.
Hang on. I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
What are the bad news?
Sure. But first, fix me. Please.
Fine. Well, go on then.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlach, but there's no two ways about it. Your engine is going to blow and I can't fix it. I'm not sure anyone can. It's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane. Unless you return to Avernus for good, this thing is going to blow. Sooner rather than later.
But still, you can give me something that'll let me touch again, right? Safely.
Yes, but...
That's all I need to know. Do it. Please. I never wanted to live forever. I just want to live good.
Alright, well.
Well. Alright. This shouldn't take long. Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
Oh, let's give it a try.
You feel so nice. I can't believe it. Thank you, Damon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure.
All right.
I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but... at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
Thank you, mate.
Yeah. Apart from the doom and gloom, you've given me more than I could ever hope to repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck, both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
The Hellion's Heart is now complete. The only problem is she is now a ticking bomb, just like Gale was. Well, he's still a bomb, but at least we've got the trigger now. Anyway, what now?
This is the best day. The best day!
I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast.
Right, what about what Damon said?
Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the Hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing.
Sure. This is not a bad response. It wouldn't be forever. You could return just long enough for us to find some solution.
You heard Damon. There is no solution. It's hell or bust. I choose bust. But I don't want to talk about this now. I've been given a huge gift. I can touch the people I love for the first time in a decade. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me enjoy that. Please. Nope. Thanks so much for asking, though. Let's not fight, all right? I've just gotten a good turn. I want to ride that till the wagon wheels fly off.
Okay.
Time to press ahead.
Whatever you think is best, I guess.